I'm sorry. What? Okay, so just like what appeared to be a siren in the background of pictures of people holidaying at a resort in the Philippines, this has also recently just come out of the Philippines. So this video was said to be filmed at the Gen San fish port, which is short for General Santos fish port. Now again, like with all my mermaid videos, I want to know what you guys think, because the Philippines is a very spiritual place, and I believe both of these instances happened quite recently. So I'm thinking Cleo really likes the water here, and she's being drawn to the Philippines, but I just need to know more about this. What would happen in this situation? What government bodies, etc. would step in this type of situation? Cleo, no. Also, for some reason, I feel the need to point out that these two instances happened couldn't be further away from each other. So my advice to Cleo would be to continue staying around the Batangas where it's nice and beautiful and you're getting your little photo shoots in, rather than potentially meeting your demise at the old fish port. The need for me to visit the Philippines is intensifying. But anyway, what do you think?
I've tried to film this so many fucking times. Basically, I'm sorry that I promised y'all content about mermaids, fairies, aliens, angels, etc. And then I just kind of dipped. Mental health was being quirky. But we're back now. Better than ever. I'm ready to talk to y'all. I'm going to do them probably in parts, especially the alien one. That one I could do a series on. I have so much to say about that. Okay, so I'm going to talk fast to get this all in because I've tried to film it 3 fucking times. And I keep running time, short on fucking time. Long story short, me and my best friend got manic when I left my ex and I got a new car, and I decided to go from Ohio to Florida. We drove there. We decided to be really cute to fall asleep in my car by the the water and wake up illy aesthetics. Okay, cool. Well, my best friend was changing in the car. We decided to on the dock before bedtime, and I walked my happy black ass out there, and first of all, Florida got weird vibes. Y'all can argue in the comments, but that's just weird as fuck. It's just weird as fuck. I feel like people were watching me the whole time I was there on some Truman Show shit. Those palm trees, they be ops, they have eyes. Anyway, I go out to this motherfucking dock, and I'm already getting creeped out kind of because the dark the dark scares me, and it's already pitch black out there, and we go into a pitch black body of water. Well, anyway, in yonder distance at this dock, said dock, I see the tail fucking Ariel, swear to God, splash down in the water. 111 as I say that. Splash down in the fucking water. And when I say that, I mean it was literally a green ass tail that was webbed. And I saw it flip in the water. It looked like a whale tail, but I said, webbed between, yeah. And I knew it wasn't a fish, because what the fuck, fish's tails don't be shaped like whale tails, but I knew it wasn't a whale or a dolphin, because they don't be webbed in between. I was freaked the fuck out. And part of me was mermaid, but then I was girl, you be delusional. You be delusional. So then anyway, my friend, I tried to tell my friend that something was watching us and that I was being paranoid, but she wasn't really getting my vibe. She's no, you're fine, you're being paranoid. And it's okay, whatever. Well, I heard birds chirping at 10 o'clock at night. Bluebirds were chirping at 10 o'clock at night. And me and my guides, they'd be communicating with me through birds. We're very connected. So I knew that was a red flag. But I was what's going on? So I start checking my surroundings. I'm looking to the left and the right of the dock. On the left, first of all, I see a fucking sign that says warning, no swimming, no diving, blah, 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 drop off. And then it's basically a steep drop off into the fucking ocean. And that was awesome. This made me feel, ooh, I was oh God, there could be something under this dock right now. So then I go to the right of me, and as I go to the right of me, I'm looking down to go to the right, and the wood on the dock was spaced enough you could see down through. There were fucking eyes staring back at me, looking at me. This motherfucker had hair too, and it was straggly. It looked like the mermaids off Harry Potter. I'm gonna show you, hold up. Literally a mixture of exactly this and the mermaids off Harry Potter. I couldn't find a good enough picture of the mermaids off Harry Potter, but that's exactly what the fuck it looked like. The hair was straggly. Honestly, watching Siren after I got back, I literally got triggered, and I could only watch it with my ex at the time, with lights on. I'm literally scared of the show because that is how they look. And I'm a mermaid fanatic. I'm very connected to them in the astral realm, past life type shit. But when I tell you I've never felt something so dark and scary in my life, I know all mermaids aren't good because of that. Y'all want a part 2?
Proof mermaids actually exist. The video you're about to see was shot July 13th in 2013. Could this actually prove mermaids are real? Don't forget to like and follow for more videos.
So when I was like 9 or 10, there was this image, like images and videos going around in Kinshasa of apparently they found a mermaid in the Congo River. And it was like this pale porcelain white creature with like yellow eyes and like fangs. And I would Google it and show you guys, but I'm genuinely afraid. Like I don't want to Google it. But basically, yeah, so I don't know if it's true. And then people were saying this is proof that they found a mermaid in the Congo River. But then later on, people were saying that, oh, it's just a hoax and like they edited it in, whatever. At the end of the day, I don't know whether or not it was real, but I don't want to be the one to find out. If you guys remember, like especially if you grew up in Kinshasa at that time, do you remember seeing those pictures and videos of that alleged mermaid?
Hi, I want to talk about mermaids, and there's a lot to say about mermaids, so we'll see where this video takes us. So we all know what a mermaid is, right? Like it's a half sea creature, half human, and there are many different forms of mermaids. We kind of touched based on them in my other videos, the Selkies, the Muros, the Rusolkai. So these are all considered forms of mermaids. They fall under that category, and there's many different forms of mermaids all over the world because different cultures, you know, have different tellings and different things. That's how that works. Historically speaking, mermaids have been around for a really long time. I mean, check it out. They have ancient drawings in caves and stuff. But the earliest legend that they can find about a mermaid, is, like a written legend, is in Syria in 1000 BC. This is Atargatis. She is famously known as being the goddess who created the Hanging Gardens of Babylonia. She is also our origin story mermaid. After she accidentally kills the god Hadad, she is so like grief-stricken that she goes to drown herself in the lake or turn into a fish. There's two different forms of legend there. Either way, the gods of the water or the water elements themselves wouldn't let her do that, and they wouldn't let her lose her beauty, so they made her half human, half fish. Okay, so like I could dive deep into mermaids, but I'm just gonna leave this little video as an origin story, and if you want more, let me know and we can jump into that. So thank you for being here. Bye. Come little children, I'll take thee away into the land of enchantment. Come little children, the time's come to play.
What are your thoughts about the folklore of mermaids depicted around the world? Could they have possibly been real in our ancient past?